This is a fogged up window. Seal failure. So the first thing to do is to get the old glass out. Don't mind the vacuum cleaner in the background. The first thing we do is use a small sharp chisel to start the glazing channel removal. So once you get it started, you can use a wider tool like a multi-tool to distribute the force. You don't want to break the glazing channel. Work your way along the channel and set the strips as they come off at a location in your workspace so that you know exactly where it goes back. You always want to put the glazing channel that came from the left side back on the left side when you put the glass back in, so that if they were cut slightly different, they'll all fit perfectly. Work your way along the strip, take it out, set it someplace where you know it's going to fit back in. Sometimes you have to tap a couple extra times to get the strip to get moving. And we'll take the last one off here. And again, once all 4 glazing strips are out, then you're going to be able to release the glass from the frame. And we use a special tool for that. It's commonly called the pizza cutter. And this is what it looks like. It's a specialized tool to run between the frame and the glass. So what we want to do is run it around the edge. And sometimes in the corners the round wheel doesn't make it all the way into the corner. So you can again use a multi-tool to tap that into the corners. And sometimes where there are lock keepers, you have to use a tool to get all the way back, depending on the size of your pizza cutter wheel. This particular glass didn't need any, but a lot of times a little Windex spraying on there will help lubricate. And now tapping that multi-tool in the corner to release the corner pieces. Under the locks. You don't want to break the glass, so you have to be careful. It's not as critical if you break the old glass, but with the new glass, when that's going in, you really want to be careful with that. And a little extra prying should be able to release the glass completely from the frame. Set the old glass aside. Here's the replacement glass. So we frame ready to unwrap it. Be very careful when you set glass down on any kind of surface, because it could just hit it just right where you can crack it. Now right here it didn't drop in all the way because there's a tiny little corner piece of glass that has to be removed that was broken off from the corner of the old glass. Take that out because you don't want to force the new glass in any way, shape, or form. There's a little extra thickness somewhere. Because of a piece of glass, you could end up cracking the new glass. Now the adhesive, the sealant around the perimeter of the frame was still intact when this was removed. These are small spacers that are usually put on the bottom, towards the bottom of the glass, so at the bottom of the sash, and that just raises the glass above the frame in case you get any moisture in there. It's not wicked up by the seal between the new panes of glass. And once the glass is set in place, you use a specialized tool here. This is a hammer that has been, a hard rubber hammer that's been cut with a skill saw, so it's flat and it gives you a better contact when tapping the trim pieces back in. It's a little easier to use than a block of wood and a regular rubber hammer. Sometimes you have to tap the end of the strip to make sure it's seated on the other side all the way. Again, be careful not to force anything. Almost done, one more strip. Now we take a look at the glass after it's been set back into the frame, and you see how nice and clear it is. Just to remind you what the old one looked like. Couldn't see through it. Not a very good situation. The brand new glass, good to go. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Thermal Sash Window and Door.